What is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today, and apparently we just can't get a great Walking Dead game that's actually outside of the Telltale series, because the only Walking Dead game I could think of that's actually good is the Telltale variety, but the other ones outside of that have been all trash. I know there have been some VR versions of Walking Dead games, but I don't know if those games are even good or not, and I don't care about VR, so it is just so disappointing we have such a classic IP like this. And it's apparently the developers just don't care. They release some trash, some absolute garbage like this, and it's just truly a tragedy at this point. But this person posted, "I refuse to believe The Walking Dead Destinies is an actual game. I'm convinced it's an elaborate prank by the developers to see if anyone actually takes this seriously." Now this is a clip he posted, and it's just insane. Like, the developers just really didn't care at this point. But let's play the clip.
Jackpot. Get away from me! No, 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 no! Get out of here!
What is this? This looks like a flash game that you would play for free off for internet site. This isn't like a real game that you pay for. Like, why is it so hard for them to make? So this is another game that's in a runner for being one of the worst games of this year, and it's just a tragedy because the worst games of this year are like all licensed IPs that fans want great games of, like Lord of the Rings Gollum. That's a Lord of the Rings IP. King Kong or Rise of Kong. Fans of King Kong want a great game. Now we have Walking Dead giving us a trash game. So there is definitely there's different tiers of developers at this point. It's blatantly obvious. Ones who just don't care, ones who just release garbage, ones who are mediocre or meteor or just average, then ones that are spectacular. And this is definitely not one of spectacular. This is like the trash. I just don't know why even release something in a state like this. It's just horrible, horrendous. They should not get a dime from anybody. This is just a tragedy that they even got okay to work on the Walking Dead license. So another trash Walking Dead game is just truly annoying at this point. But let's see what people got to say about this right here. All the cinematics apparently are just static 3D models. What year is this?
Hey! You ought to be more polite to a
This
man
is
with a gun, huh?
terrible.
Only common sense.
Man, you wasting bullets we ain't even got.
They don't even talk. They don't even talk in the game. Wow, this is just horrible. Gollum is better than King Kong. King Kong is better than The Walking Dead. We need one more for the Four Horsemen of 2023. That is just terrible. The fourth one will be Quantum Era, right? That game's in the same category as being one of the worst games this year. So you already have the four horsemen of trash games of this year. Makes Kong looks like AAA. It's kind of sad, but it's true. It's kind of true. This makes King Kong like a AAA exclusive, which is saying a lot right there. That role in Scream had me dying. Oh man, I was like, maybe we were too harsh on Spider-Man 2 because that game was buggy, sure, but at least it has some redeeming qualities. This game is just trash. It's just like, what, like, jeez. We took Dead Rising for granted. Yeah, any zombie game that was trash before, this makes like a masterpiece at this point. The Walking Dead games peaked with The Walking Dead Season 1 from Telltale. I would say more than that. I actually liked the Telltale series, all the seasons they had, so I don't know. But yeah, the only good one is the Telltale series. The rest of them just been complete garbage. The bar was already low enough with this one. Y'all gonna pull the license from this one as well as Skybound or nah? Thought this was Dead by Daylight gameplay. It's the Skull Island game publisher. Is it the same one? I'm not really sure who made this one, but either way, they need to stop getting games. They need to stop getting okay to make these games at this point, because this is obviously just trash. Let's see. Looks like a phone game of purpose for consoles. It kind of does. OMG, what year is it? It has the same mechanics as the Burger King games. I think you're talking about those games all on the 360 generation. If you want a Walking Dead game, just play State of Decay 2. Probably. That's probably the best option. Same game as Sneak King. This looks terrible. Game Mill gets the most insane stuff released. Crazy they released this. Kong and Nick Brawl in the same few months. Why do they keep getting okay to make these games? It's like, geez. You know, Jeff Keighley, he should actually put an award for one of the worst games of this year. It's like the people who make the worst games need to be shamed in a in a big setting like the Game Awards. That needs to happen because this is just embarrassing at this point. I don't see why we can't do that. We can give the greatest game a Game of the Year award. We can't give the trashest game a Trash Game of the Year award. Because this just needs to stop at this point. They're getting all these different highly licensed IP games and they're just making absolute garbage with it. Isn't it made by Game Mill? Game Mill Entertainment strikes again. Yeah, Game Mill needs to be blacklisted at this point. Like, their games are just trash. I don't think they make any great games at this point. It's a game that came out 20 years too late. This guy is clearly delusional. I think this is better than Telltale games. This is just bad. But yeah, I'm concluding right here. Everybody's just roasting this company now, rightfully so. They deserve to be roasted and shamed because this is just awful right here. Such a shame. We can't get a great game. This is crazy. You would think they would do a great Walking Dead game because it's a highly sought out. People love this franchise, but I guess we just can't get one. It's just sad to see, but it is what it is. Hopefully, another studio gives this franchise justice, but. Definitely want to see your comments down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.